If you're in the market for the best of the best, the Apple iPhone 16 Pro Max and Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra are bound to have appeared on your radar. While the former has just gone official and the latter went official earlier this year, they are still the best of both worlds. In this segment, even the slightest leverages are magnified and taken into consideration. So, I take a deep dive into the specs and features of both phones to determine which comes ahead. With that being said, allow me to share my findings with you right away here, as we compare the iPhone 16 Pro Max to the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. Both the iPhone 16 Pro Max and Galaxy S24 Ultra are monster devices that together weigh as much as a regular pair of shoes. However, the Galaxy S24 Ultra is a tad bit heavier at 233 grams, as compared to the iPhone 16 Pro Max's 227-gram body. The Galaxy S24 Ultra also has a more chiseled personality, thanks to those sharp edges, which may pinch a bit. Meanwhile, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is a regular couch potato like me, with visibly curvier edges, which will most likely feel smoother in hand. These are top of the premium flagships we're talking about, and their titanium frames certainly make them stand out. However, this time, alongside the action button, the iPhone 16 Pro Max also features a camera control button. This is a capacitive button integrated into the body of the iPhone. The button acts as your focus assist when you swipe over it, and as the shutter button when you press it, as seen on DSLRs and Sony Mark series phones. On the other hand, the Galaxy S24 Ultra has nothing special going on this front and doesn't utilize its large frame well. It stuffs the power button and volume rockers all on the right side of the frame, which I'm not fond of. However, while the S24 Ultra comes with an S Pen, there is nothing much on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. The camera module on both phones is not the most stable orientation, but I somehow prefer the iPhone 16 Pro Max's module design. Takes up less space at the back. Both the phones are IP68 rated though, bringing commendable dust and water resistance to the table. However, the Galaxy S24 Ultra offers Gorilla Glass armor protection at the rear panel as well, while the iPhone 16 Pro Max does not offer anything such as the back. As for colors, the iPhone 16 Pro Max gets a new desert titanium shade, which looks quite nice. Other iPhone 16 Pro Max colors include black titanium, white titanium, and natural titanium. Meanwhile, the Galaxy S24 Ultra offers you a bunch of extra options, namely titanium yellow, titanium violet, titanium gray, titanium black, titanium blue, titanium orange, and titanium green. When it comes to the display, the iPhone 16 Pro Max features a massive 6.9-inch Super Retina XDR OLED display with a resolution of 2796 by 1290 pixels. In comparison, the Galaxy S24 Ultra comes with a slightly smaller 6.8-inch Quad HD Dynamic AMOLED 2X display packed with more resolution of 3120 by 1440 pixels. However, both phones offer a fast 120 Hz refresh rate, which is good. Additionally, both panels are backed by LTPO technology. This year, you also get to see slimmer bezels on the iPhone 16 Pro Max this year. On paper, the Galaxy S24 Ultra has a sharper panel though, thanks to a pixel density of 510 pixel per inches. In comparison, the iPhone 16 Pro Max offers 460 pixel per inches. While the difference may not be as apparent in daily usage, closer inspection of videos will most likely make it more evident. Talking about peak brightness, while the iPhone 16 Pro Max maxes out at 2000 nits, the Galaxy S24 Ultra offers 2600 nits. While the Galaxy S24 Ultra is brighter, you won't face any issues with the iPhone 16 Pro Max, both indoors and outdoors. This is because the new iPhone 16 Pro Max uses micro-lens technology in its display, which reduces internal reflection by quite a bit. While it doesn't match up to the Galaxy S24 Ultra's Gorilla Glass armor's anti-reflective properties, it's still good enough. Now, before moving forward, let's talk about our today's sponsor, Casetify. We are featuring them in this video because we have partnered with them. However, it is important to note that I genuinely enjoy their products. They provide a variety of cases ranging from durable to tough. If you're in search of a phone case that combines versatility, protection, and style, then you are at the right place. Last year, we have already shown how protective their cases were, but this year they leveled up their cases to the more stylish and equally protective too. This year, they have a variety of stuff, which not only includes impact and bounce cases, but a new impact ring case too. It offers a range of fancy designs on the back, but it also meets military standards by providing up to 6x military standard. For example, the bounce case reaches 6x military spec plus 21.3 feet of drop protection. This is all thanks to the reinforced bounce corners and new interior case lining called Tessalock design, enhancing the durability and longevity of the case. Personally testing its durability by subjecting and handling has proven itself capable of withstanding such treatment. However, what truly impresses me is how comfortable it feels in your pocket, something you may not have considered until you really think about it. This year, they have enhanced their Ultra Bounce series cases by introducing Ultra Bounce corners that work seamlessly with their latest accessories, including dual lobster clasps and an aluminum carabiner, which can be used in many ways. The case already provides an impressive 32.8 feet of drop protection, surpassing industry standards by 10 times thanks to its Tessalock design. Well, you know it's the thing when you have that blacked out camera ring concealing your 3 camera lens, not to mention the raised lip around the front, and they also offer personalization because sometimes you just want to ensure that they are there especially when you're just sitting around. It still offers magnets for your favorite MagSafe accessories, too, with MagSafe rings available in all their cases. While talking about their MagSafe, they are not only the case brand, but also provide some latest tech too, like 240-watt Type-C to Type-C cable, which can charge any device without worrying about their output. But the best part of this cable is its durability and its recycled material, which is completely eco-friendly. This year, they also have 2-in-1 fast charging stand, which not only provide fast charging to your multiple devices, but also take care of the working temperature too, which helps in longer lifespan of iPhone's battery. It can charge 2 devices at once and have an adjustable viewing angle for your iPhone with an easy and strong magnetic snap. Now the iPhone 16 is live, so you can check out their entire iPhone 16 lineup and also go through these impact screen protector and AirPods Pro cases, which can enhance the durability of your premium devices. So go to my description box and click the link. It's www.casetify.com/demonstech to get 15% off your order today. So, coming back to topic. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by the A18 Pro, which is a direct successor to last year's A17 Pro on the 15 Pro Max. On the other hand, the Galaxy S24 Ultra is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. Apple's processor game has always been stronger. But in recent years, we have seen that gap narrow down as other processor makers evolve. While we don't have the devices yet and can't run proper benchmarks, some early benchmark leaks give us a good idea of the performance difference. For example, in Geekbench 6, the A18 Pro shines through in single-core tests, racking up around 3678 points. On the other hand, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 scores 2193 points, which is 68% less in comparison. In the multi-core tests, the difference is not much, with the A18 Pro and Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 managing to score 8974 and 7304 points, respectively. That's roughly a 23% difference. Even when in our 17 Pro vs Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 comparison, we noticed how the latter could not surpass the former in single-core tests. Meanwhile, in the multi-core tests, it barely surpassed it. Now, the A18 Pro has undoubtedly taken quite the lead. Alongside the processor, the iPhone 16 Pro Max features 8 GB of RAM, which was first seen in its predecessor. As for storage, the top-of-the-line iPhone features up to 1 TB of storage. On the other hand, the Galaxy S24 Ultra packs 12 GB of RAM with up to 1 TB storage. It's always easier to compare the software experience on phones that belong to the same platform. I always steer clear of the Android vs iOS debate because it's super subjective by the end of the day. So, I'm going to keep this bit as rational as possible. iOS 18 in iPhone 16 Pro Max brings a trove of features like the new customizable control center and home screen and lock screen icons, hidden apps, the new Photos app interface, the Send Later feature in the Messages app, RCS messaging, the new Passwords app, and more. With Apple Intelligence features rolling out, the iPhone 16 Pro Max has also access to a slew of AI features. Galaxy AI is already a major part of One UI with some highly useful features. At the moment, Apple is behind in terms of AI features due to a staggered rollout. That's not to say that the Galaxy S24 Ultra's One UI is bad. It's more feature-rich, having DeX, Good Lock, and a wide array of AI features like call summarization, chat assist, and whatnot up its arsenal, and easily one of the best Android skins out there. Besides, Samsung has really stepped up its ecosystem game and is the best at that in the Android world, hands down. Not to mention that just like the Pixel 8 and 9 series phones, Samsung's Galaxy S24 series of phones are backed by 7 years of major OS updates and security patches. Apple also offers timely updates and updates at older models. It is safe to say that when it comes to mobile phone cameras, the iPhone 16 Pro Max and Galaxy S24 Ultra have some of the best camera setups in the world. Talking about the iPhone 16 Pro Max first, it features a 48 megapixel primary sensor with a /1.78 aperture this year as well. Alongside, you get to see an upgraded 48 megapixel ultra-wide with a 120-degree field of view. Additionally, the third sensor is a 12 megapixel telephoto sensor with 5x optical zoom capabilities and f/2.8 aperture. On the other hand, the Galaxy S24 uses a 200 megapixel ISOCELL HP2SX primary sensor at the helm. Accompanying the primary sensor is a secondary 12 megapixel ultra-wide with a 120-degree field of view and a 10 megapixel telephoto sensor with 3x optical zoom. The good thing is that both flagships offer optical image stabilization on all the sensors, so you don't have to worry about either turning up shaky videos. However, the iPhone 16 Pro Max's capture button is bound to bring a more exquisite videography and photography experience. Moreover, this year, you also get to see support for up to 4K 120 frames per second on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. The Galaxy S24 Ultra, on the other hand, lets you do up to 8K 30 frames per second. As for how the cameras perform, we'll update this section with samples as soon as we get our hands on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So which device do you prefer as your daily driver? Let us know in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, take care.